Hey everyone, D-Dub Squizzy here, and welcome back to Icewind Dale. Alright, so we got a lot of enemies right on the other side of this door. Okay, so you must be seeking death granted to you. So what you want to do, if you have a paladin, is have him in the lead, and always go with like the paladin answers, right? Sends no evil. Cease using this undead. Husk is your proxy. Coward, if you have faith in your weak dark gods, face me. And there we go. Now you know that she's a servant of Telona. Okay, so the undead lieutenant's just kind of a strong skeleton. These cold whites will do some cold damage to you, and there are a lot of them. Oh boy, they're not super dangerous. Honestly, I think I should drop this on the crowd. It's probably going to hit my people, but a little fire never hurt anyone, and it'll hurt them a lot. Alright, let's blast the lieutenant with all of this. Oh boy. The enemies are getting kind of close. I don't like that.
Yeah.
Oh, that's a blasting skeleton. That's not good. That thing should not be up here.
How can I help?
Alright, we got iron skins up, which I meant to do before getting down here. Oh, there it goes. Alright. I need to get the paladin to run for it.
Is that all? Your command?
Take him out. It's gonna hit him. Ah, that's unpleasant. Those stupid blast skeletons will detonate on you. That's all that they do. They just walk toward you, and if you hit them, they explode.
It is a shame that we must resort to violence.
Alright, now we got more skeletons, which I did not want to encounter right at this stage.
Understood.
You'll soon sleep with the dead.
Well, they used any magic arrows they had. Come on.
May I help?
What now?
Oh, my goodness.
Duty calls.
Fall back, lure the stupid thing up so we can kill it. I'm not going to go on this scavenger hunt just yet. There's a lot of skeleton archers, lots of blast skeletons, and like 4 groups of cold whites with undead lieutenants. Now, I'm going to kill them all, no doubt.
I stand ready.
However, this level is dangerous for other reasons.
At your command, you can count on me.
Alright, that was kind of rough. It normally is. Especially when these... I can hear something walking around, and I don't like that. Okay.
Yes.
So let's distribute some basic healing here. Every group from here on out, we can oppose much more effectively. I got rid of my invisibility. I needed that. Oh, well, I have a potion. Yeah, I can use that. Alright, so this whole level is filled with all kinds of undead. The last priestess of Telona is down here. And she's like a mage cleric. She's some kind of necromancer cleric is what she is. These wooden walkways are all over the place, and some of them are trapped. And to be honest with you, this level is dangerous enough that I can't have my thief out in front just walking around regularly. He'll get attacked by all kinds of stuff. It'll be a nightmare to have to try to draw it back. This here is like the only optional group of enemies, if I'm being honest. They're out of the way. And cold whites are about as weak of whites as you'll encounter. I think they're stronger than regular whites. Potentially not, though. I've never been completely certain on that. And then right there's a blast skeleton. That's a lot of whites. Oh, 2 are down here. I always forget about that. Actually, completely forgot about that. It's kind of weird. So the blast skeletons, they set off a Snallock snowball swarm anytime they're struck by anything. You get no XP for them. You would if you could send a cleric in and he could turn them, and that would kill them, but I don't think my cleric's strong enough to do that. Although I should try it in the next encounter. Even if I can't kill them, honestly, making a large group of whites run away, that could be helpful. Who is walking around? I don't like that. Where are you going? You guys want to go up to the party, they'll greet you. Those whites are kind of alone. Actually, you got magical bolts. Oh man, that hits hard. Probably should have kept that.
On my
He's
way.
gonna need it in this level.
Easy as goblin pie. Surely. I not a
Well, why don't we go kill that last skeleton archer?
duty
I'll
call.
wash me beard in your
To
blood.
arms! Anytime. My sword is yours. How may I best serve?
On my way.
Does this one not have a little army of cold whites with it? Oh, it does. About to say, I don't remember any of them not having cold whites. That's so many. Holy cow. Oh, I have it on hard. That's why it looks like there's a lot more than normal, because there are. I keep forgetting that that's even a thing. I'm used to Icewind Dale having set encounters that do not change. Having the game on a higher difficulty, though, they do change. One of those whites was an individual, so he'll probably march off on his own and get himself killed, too.
Aye, it shall be done.
Actually, yeah, let's go over here. That way you don't run across something you don't
On
want
my
to.
way.
So aside from these walkways, well, I'll get to that once we get past them. I'm pretty sure this here is the last of the wooden walkways. A few blast skeletons. That there's the final undead lieutenant. Forgot that was a thing. Didn't even hurt that. Alright. Yeah, this is where they come from. Presio there is their leader. Who is that? I have never seen another guy in here before. She's got a guard? She's got a bodyguard. That's cool. She has a bunch of these poison zombies. Poison zombies are not very strong, but they will poison you, and they are immune to regular weaponry. And there's a horde of them. Like, there's not just the ones in here. There's more than that. The imbued wights are annoying, mainly because if there's 3 of them, the first person they see, they're probably going to lay down, like, over 30 damage. They hit hard with those stupid magic missiles, and they all fire them. Once you get past that, they're just regular wights. Now, I should be able to kill her separately. Since she's a priestess of Telona, my paladin, if I use the right dialogue options, can challenge her to a single duel. Once she dies, all of her undead will go hostile again. Presio's Apprentice? Okay, either Enhanced Edition has changed things, or Hard radically changes the encounters, because I've never seen that person either. I'm not mad or anything. This is exciting. Encountering new things. I thought Hard would just do what, like, Baldur's Gate did, and make the enemies kind of stronger. I didn't know it would actually change the game. Whole bunch of traps, though. See, back in the day, this area was especially dangerous, because that one trap I did set off, that was a Glyph of Warding. Glyph of Warding used to crash the game a good half the time that you tried to use it. Awful spell. I mean, as far as an actual spell goes, it's not that bad. It's like Electric Skull Trap, but slightly less damaging. If you were invisible, you could technically bypass this entire level. There's nothing essential down here. You do not have to kill Presio. You don't have to fight through any of her undead. If you can get past them, you could just sneak right past. But, you know, what fun is that? So 5 poison zombies there, and then like 15 inside there. So we're probably going to have to take on 20 to 30 of them. The blast skeletons end right here. Those 2 are the last ones, so hopefully we can take out those effectively. I'm probably going to have to rest after this here encounter, though, because that is a lot of cold whites. Alright. So first things first, I'm going to try to use him to take out some blast skeletons. Hopefully he can do it without anyone else noticing. And unfortunately, they won't go off when they hit each other. Since they're undead, they don't actually take any cold damage.
My enemies always bring out the best in me.
Were there some up here? The idea is to get all of the annoying encounters out of the way. That way it's just me, the whites, and the lieutenants.
What now?
Right, don't go farther. But I'm pretty sure, yeah, no, that whole side is covered. We're gonna have to just deal with things as they happen. I do have a web spell, right? So I can drop that on him. Yeah, that'd really mess with him.
Aye. I can do it. I shall see to it. What would you have of me?
I'll save the skull trap for a little later. Let's just try to bring this thing down first. You know, just kill it. It hits pretty frequently, and I don't like that. You get 5 free attacks off with this.
Hey?
Attack!
Yeah, on my way.
Alright, I think some more coming up from below.
It shall be done. Not a problem.
Actually, okay, yep, there they are.
Very well. At your command, duty calls. Duty calls. You cannot.
Okay, there they are.
I shall see to
Fall
it.
back. Thief, take out that one. Paladin, take out that one. Please, please. Alright. Now everyone retreat.
Duty calls.
Just getting those out of the way. What if a bunch of people just throw these at them? Those do nothing.
You can count on me.
Alright, let's start fighting. Do this. Sun Scorch something. Don't have a lot more you can do, but we'll see.
Culture. Imperial.
Ow!
Please hound me. I need rest.
Attack!
Ah!
I don't mean to interrupt, but perhaps you should rest. This must be louder than words. My sword is yours.
He's trotting around like a damn mule. Let's find an inn. Beds.
I'll be needing rest soon.
Nice. A few more level ups. Alright, I would like to go to sleep right now. I really would, but
We must halt.
I think we can take out the next group if I just act a little tactical about it. Oh right, this is my cleric, isn't it? Yeah, let's go with Warhammer. Offensive Harmony. What else was it that I was going to take from here? Could take a Mental Domination. It does have quite a casting time, though. What is this? Priest evokes his deity's blessing upon himself, his allies, while sowing confusion and weakness among his enemies. Allies gain a +2 bonus to their attack rolls and saving throw. Enemies -2. Recitation does not nullify a prayer. 2 can be cast in tandem, and the effects are cumulative. Prayer. That's Ilmatar's thing. Oh, there's prayer. Okay, that's just +1 and then -1. Interesting. Now that one, of course, is, you know, you can get rid of fatigue, but I think it's only on, yeah, one person, so not super handy there. I could take a free action. That'd be handy to give to my paladin at any given point. Yeah, let's grab one of those. Okay, so
Aye.
I'm just gonna send the paladin out, make sure that everything out here is dead. Everything is extra dead. chances are he's still going to have to fight stuff, the cleric. Because I don't think I'm just going to kill the whole swarm immediately. But I'm hoping that I can wipe them out pretty heavily with one shot. Drop a fireball on him.
How can I help?
Please tell me that got a bunch of them.
Ready?
Let's try to hurl a skull trap down there too. Ooh! Yes!
Your command?
I think we dealt a lot of damage. That's everything my mage can do. He's helpless now.
My enemies are
But I think he did more than enough. Awesome.
Ready.
Okay, so now everyone get out of there except the
good
thief.
as gold.
There's blast skeletons I'd like to eliminate.
My enemies always bring
Uh-oh.
out the best in me.
Barely got out of range of that one. Okay, was that all the ones over here?
The demons of sleep hound me. I need rest.
I think that just leaves the two over here,
But perhaps we should rest.
which I want to see if I can take out without antagonizing the lieutenant.
I'm tired of trotting around like a damn mule. Let's find an inn and some warm beds.
Uh-oh. That's that
Be needing rest
one
soon.
stupid cold white that was wandering around.
We must halt and regain our strength.
Which works. I can lure him back.
Done.
All yours, guys.
So that's how it is.
At your command.
Alright.
It shall be done.
So that's about the first whole half of the area cleared. We might as well use this now. Let's get some rest. Of course. I should not rest down here. The encounters can be far too dangerous.
That we must resort to violence.
Onward.
I think these things are immune to lightning. Let's find out, though. Yeah. Totally immune to it. Alright, let's fall back to the last level.
I am on it.
Try to get some rest up there. I think I can just get awoken by, like, some spiders or some lizard men at worst. Plus, I've already rested up there like 4 times. Getting awakened by cold whites, it's an excellent experience farm. I'll say that. But, I don't know, they're too dangerous for a wounded party
I.
who can't heal each other and who are out of basically everything we have.
It shall be done. I shall see to it.
Okay,
The sword is yours.
so the paladin is going to have a one-on-one duel with Presio. It might not go my way. He's got good saves, and she doesn't have anything like stone skin. She's got some protections. And once you kill her, all of the enemies go hostile, so it's a real fight, but you get a bunch of extra XP for taking her out alone. I have Smite Evil if I need it. Pretty sure that'll go through basically everything she has. Other than that, though, he doesn't really have much he can do, aside from just swinging, so, you know, pray for him. No, that wasn't right. Hold on, let's try this again.
It shall be done.
There we go. Rest the thought of personally burying my mace in your head. Move them away from the bridge, I'll meet you there. Awesome.
Aye, not a problem.
Oh, that's just the bastard sword. That's another tweak I've got.
Duty calls.
You coming? Where are you? Oh, there she is. That'll get rid of her
To arms!
mirror image. Oh no. Yes. Of course. Immediately. Ow, come on. Got her.
You can count on me.
Alright guys, she's dead.
Easy as a goblin
Duty
pie.
All of her hordes are coming right now, so we're just gonna try to clog this thing up.
Of course.
That's not what I meant to do at all. I accidentally double-clicked.
I stand ready.
Yeah?
No trouble at all.
Done.
Insurgents, culture, I am needed.
Is he the only one out there? I know that there's more than just him. Dwarf, go rile some people up.
Not a problem.
Ow. Presio's apprentice is down here now. Alright.
Not a problem.
Actually, no, let's not use Fireball just yet. Let's go with a Skull Trap first.
To victory.
Oh, there's Presio's apprentice. Ah, she slowed us. That's bad.
May I help?
Alright, the guy is dead at least. Let's get a static discharge going. Did that just interrupt that spell? Come on now.
Ready.
How may I best serve?
Die.
Oh. Alright, the paladin and the dwarf, ouch, are both unaffected by the slow because of their freedom of movement. Did we just kill all of them, though? I think we did.
How can I help?
I hate being slowed.
Aye.
Alright, we're just gonna take a quick look around, make sure all the undead are, you know, dead. Before actually getting to looting. So I've got no idea what that apprentice or the warrior had on them. I've never seen that before. That there, though, that's one of the biggest horde fights in the game, so area effect spells are especially key there. I think, though, everything came down to fight us. That Cold White wandered in the first place because he was one of their wandering ones. The annoying part was just getting the rest of them to show up. It was kind of weird. Presio's apprentice appeared right at the top here as my fighter entered her lair and antagonized the rest, which means it seems they were already coming down. Just being slow about it.
My sword is yours. Watch me go. It shall be done.
Alright. So let's see what we got here.
Let's go to work.
Extra spells for my druid. The attack spells for druids are so much fun. I'm going to take a Wall of Moonlight. You never know. Could be helpful. Defense AC 8. That's useless. Actually, frankly, so are these, aren't they? Yeah. Fire resistance. Wow, a lot of this is hard to identify. He's only got two. He's got two of them. So this here, this is the Necromancer's robe. I know that. This is Presio's dagger. Dexterity +1. I'll just give that to you. Well, that doesn't really help you, though, but it could help the mage. Yeah, sure. This is plate mail +1? It is. I could tell just by the look. D6 +3. It does an extra 1d4 every 50%. 15% chance target is stunned. And it's +2, though. I mean, it's just little extra damage occasionally. This one's consistent. It can stun, but the +2 thing means it can hurt higher level enemies. So it's kind of necessary to have around. Alright. Well, all of the traps in her lair have already been disabled, so we can just kind of freely loot this place.
Duty calls.
I have never seen that crossbow in my life. Wrong person. I don't know if this can go into a potion case. We'll see. Ah, right, this is pretty interesting. So she mentions Markoth, Malavan, Shikata, the Frost Giants, Maiden Olmadia, and Brother Pokelin. Those are all of, like... I think those are all of the big players. There's like one or two others. She doesn't mention Sablik Tan or the guy that replaces him. And I don't think she mentions any of the Frost Giant leaders by name. But that's pretty much all of the major players on the other side. Because you have Yuxonomai and you have Belafet, and they're the two that are causing all of this trouble while trying to fight with each other. Auric, of course, is in, what do you call it, Koldahar. He's no threat. She mentions Everard, the Priest of Tempest, over in, what's it called? East Haven. There we go. Hrothgar, who is now dead, and Arundel, who's over in Koldahar. But yeah, just kind of like an interesting little world-building thing. When you read that the first time, of course, you would have no idea what's going on. I still don't understand what Maiden Olmadia is all about. There's something about her and, like, black unicorns that she's trying to get for some reason, but I never get any expounding on it. I speak with her once, it very quickly devolves into violence, and then she dies. Okay, it does go in there. Okay, we are gonna have to rest twice. Let's fall back to the entrance. Presio, her apprentice, whoever that bodyguard was, they're all dead. I wonder if he was a Talonite, or just a mercenary. He was a human, like a regular human, and the only regular humans I see down here are Talonites. There are others that pretend to be humans, but they're actually half-breed Yuan-Tis. Then, of course, there are a bunch of human prisoners. But given that he was working with Presio, and that he was in Dragon's Eye and, you know, still alive, it leads me to believe he was probably a Talonite.
Very well.
Okay, so this one, it's a poison dagger. Could be neat if you had someone that used daggers, which I don't. Right, he can dual wield now. I don't think I have another short sword. Yeah, I don't, unfortunately. But he's better at dual wielding, isn't he? He is. Next time I find a magical short sword, give it to him. Armor class 6, magic resistance is 3%, extra sabers to death. Nice, but no extra spells, so, you know, it can hit the road. Thaco plus 5. Is this just a crossbow of accuracy? Ibranca, plain traveling wizards who have investigated life. Alright, life is dull, commonplace, ordinary, in the extreme. Heroes are rare, and the populace is, by and large, incredibly average. Interesting. Just significantly better Thaco. Alright, I'll take it.
My sword is yours. Very well. Duty calls.
Sleeping on the next level will be a bit easier. You can find some friends, they'll watch over you. Eventually, I'm going to have to do something that is completely out of character for a paladin. What are you doing? Everyone, down there. Why are they going up? What's happening? Goodness, you morons. I feel like I'm babysitting. Basically, there's a group of 4 adventurers that were captured by the Yuan-Ti. If you find them, they'll try to rush out and attack. I don't want them to do that. I like to get all the XP for everything, so I kill everything on the level before encountering them. And then they can watch over you when you rest. The thing is, they have some pretty nice equipment. A few of them do. It's equipment I can't just pass up. You don't lose any rep or anything for killing them, and they're not evil guys at all. I always feel terrible about it. But, you know, what are you going to do? The equipment's the equipment. And they never come back for anything else. If I were really playing a role-playing game, I wouldn't touch them. You know, you're going to get other stuff, but I'm not. This is a walkthrough. Alright, well that took quite a while, so I think I'm going to leave this one here. We've wiped out the undead army. Now we just have to deal with the Yuan-Ti and their particular allies. Which they don't have a lot of, but there's some other stuff back there. But there's 2 more levels to this place. It is probably going to take us 2 more episodes, if I'm being honest, but it might only take us 1. You never know. But that is all for this one. So, thank you all for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.